Hello students, welcome to JCE Connect. In this video we are going to discuss a small signal operation and models of BJT. In that, collector current and transconductance, base current and input resistance at the base, emitter current and input resistance at the emitter. If you consider as a circuit, a small signal operation and models analysis, for that if you consider this circuit, given circuit, base, collector, emitter of a BJT. At base terminal you are connecting a signal source, signal or AC source, which we are referring with the lowercase letters VBE. A DC source are represented with the help of capital letters VBE. RC is a collector resistance, emitter resistance is not there, emitter is directly connected to ground. The current flowing in collector, we refer it as IC, base IB, emitter IE. Here IC, IB and IE they represent instantaneous currents. The circuit contains VBE signal source. For DC analysis we replace it by short circuit. VBE, this one indicates base emitter voltage to base emitter junction forward biased. In previous video you have discussed how to bias the BJT to operate as an amplifier. We now study small signal operation of BJT. Redrawing a circuit for DC analysis without VBE, without that signal source is replaced by short circuit, only DC source is available, VBE. Observe that circuit contains the two DC sources, VCC and VBE. Hence the current flowing in the circuit are all DC currents. Since sources are DC, so all currents that are flowing are DC. If you observe notation now with respect to earlier and now, so here I is lowercase, B is subscript is uppercase. Here I is uppercase, subscript is also uppercase. So these indicate current notations, DC currents, and this will indicate instantaneous currents. And I and B also lowercase or E also lowercase means it represents signal current. For DC analysis with VB eliminated from the circuit, we have got this circuit and all the current that are flowing in the circuit are DC currents. We know these basic relations. Collector current is given by in terms of VBE, base and emitter. Okay, in terms of VBE, it is given as IC is equal to IS into e raised to VBE by VT. IE is given by in terms of collector current IC by alpha. IB can be given in terms of IC as IB is IC by beta. Voltage that you are taking at collector, it can be referred as VC, or since emitter is directly connected to ground, we can refer it as VCE. So in this example circuit, VC and VCE are same. So VC equal to VCE, it is given by VCC minus the drop across RC minus IC RC. The collector current and transconductance. We first concentrate on collector current and transconductance. Conductance means I by V. Resistance means V by I. So transconductance means, we'll see, it is the ratio of I by V only. If a signal VBE is applied, the total instantaneous base emitter voltage VBE becomes VBE, instantaneous base emitter voltage. So VBE corresponds to signal source and this is DC source. Signal source and DC source put together, it will give you instantaneous base emitter voltage. Correspondingly, the collector current becomes, we know that collector current is given by IS e raised to VBE VT, where instantaneous voltage VBE is given by signal and DC, replace VBE, instantaneous voltage, by these two terms. IS into e raised to VBE VT is given by collector current IC. So then next term will be removed. So collector current is given by IC, is given by IC into e raised to VBE by VT. Now if VBE is very much less than VT, VBE very much less than VT, we may approximate it as IC is equal to IC1 plus VBE by VT. We are neglecting the remaining terms, only first two terms we are considering. Here we have expanded the exponential in a series and retained only first two terms. This approximation, which is valid for VBE less than approximately 10 millivolt, is referred to as small signal approximation. This approximation, which is valid for VBE less than approximate 10 millivolt, is referred to as small signal approximation. Instantaneous current IC, DC bias current, signal component. So signal component is given by IC by VT times VBE. This IC by VT terms is nothing but GM, transconductance. Where GM is called transconductance, it is given by GM as IC by VT. GM is directly proportional to IC. To obtain constant value for GM, we need constant predictable IC. IC value should be constant. The small signal approximation implies keeping the signal amplitude sufficiently small so that operation is restricted to an almost linear segment of the IC-VBE exponential curve. Increasing the signal amplitude will result in the collector current having components non-linearly related to VBE. The analysis suggests that for the small signal VBE very much less than VT, the transistor behaves as a voltage controlled current source. Next concept, the base current and the input resistance at the base. So we know that this instantaneous current, collector current IC is given by in terms of signal current and DC current, DC bias current, IC plus here IC divided by VT in times VBE. We also know that base current is given by IC by beta. So if you multiply this IC expression by 1 by beta, so we'll get 1 by beta IC by VT VBE first term. Second term 1 by beta times IC or IC by beta. Thus base current can be given as instantaneous IB, it is signal current IB, and then DC bias current IB. Signal component IB is given by 1 by beta IC by VT times VBE. Substituting for IC by VT by GM gives, substituting for IC by VT by GM, if substitute here GM by beta times VBE. So instantaneous base current IB is given by GM by beta times VBE. The small signal input resistance between base and emitter looking into the base is denoted by R pi, and it is defined as R pi is given by VBE, so base emitter voltage, VBE divided by IB, current flowing IB, or R pi can be written as beta times GM, beta times GM. R pi can be given by VT by IB. So all these three equations are derived from the previous slide. So here if you observe, if you take ratio VBE by IB, VBE by IB, so VBE by IB, then so these two equations, VBE by IB corresponds to a resistance which value is given by R pi. If you see previous slide, so here you will get two expressions. One is VB by IB beta by GM, VB by IB and beta by GM. So this ratio VB by IB, we refer it as R pi. base resistance or input resistance, or it is also R pi can be given by beta times Gm. So VB by IB beta times Gm. What is R pi? The small signal input resistance between base and emitter. Looking into the base is denoted by R pi notation. So input resistance between base and emitter terminal. Next we discuss the emitter current and the input resistance at the emitter. The total emitter current IE can be determined from IE is equal to IC by alpha, IC by alpha, IC by alpha. Here the notation is instantaneous current, DC bias current and a signal current IC. So IE can be, IE is the instantaneous current, DC bias current and then AC or signal current, this notation. So IE we know that IC by alpha, IC we know that it is IC plus IC, where IE is IC by alpha. And signal current IE is given by IC by alpha, that is 1 by alpha times IC by VT times VBE. So IC by alpha is IE, so you can replace this term IC by alpha as IE. So the expression becomes IE by VT times VBE. If we denote the small signal resistance between base and emitter, looking into the emitter by RE, it can be defined as VBE by IE. So this ratio VBE by IE is given by as RE notation, or it can also be referred as VT by IE. So this you have derived from this equation only. So if you we have got expression IE is equal to IE by VT times VBE. So if you take this signal current, VBE by IE is given by VT, VBE by IE equal to VT by IE. So from that we have derived two equation, VBE by IE, this ratio we are referring it as RE, emitter resistance RE, and this VT by IE, either this or this equation. Since GM is IC by VT, we can write it as IE is IC by alpha, IE is IC by alpha, so it will become alpha times VT by IC, and since IC by beta is GM, so it will become alpha by GM. We can write RE as alpha by GM, or nearly approximated as 1 by GM. The relationship between R pi and RE can be found by combining their respective definitions. We know that R pi is VBE by IB and RE is VBE by IE. So R pi is given by, so VBE is given by R pi into IB, VBE is given by RE into IE. If you equate these two, IB into R pi, IE into RE, R pi expression, if you rearrange IE by IB times RE, so IE is given by beta plus 1 times IB into RE. So beta is the current amplification factor. So for larger values of beta, beta plus 1 will be nearly equal to beta. So in that case we can neglect this plus 1. So directly we can write beta times IB. IB will get cancelled. So you are left with R pi is equal to beta plus 1 times RE, or when for larger values of beta, R pi will be nearly equal to beta times RE. What is RE? Emitter resistance. What is R pi? It is a base and emitter junction resistance in between those two. So in terms of emitter resistance, it is given by RE, beta times RE. Illustration of definition of R pi and RE. So the current that is flowing VBE by IB, VBE by IB is R pi, VBE by IE is RE resistance, base grounded, here we are indicated. We'll see one example. A BJT having beta equal to 100 is biased at a DC collector current of 1 milliampere. Find the value of GM, RE and R pi at the bias current. Beta equal to 100, IC is equal to 1 milliampere, VT we know that it is around 26 millivolt. If you take ratio IC by VT 1 milliampere by 26 millivolt, so you will get approximately 38.4 milliampere per volt. RE is, we know that RE is equal to 1 by GM. Already we have calculated GM. If you take ratio 1 by 38.4 milliampere per volt, if you take that ratio, you will get 26.31 ohm. Already you have calculated emitter resistance RE, so now you can calculate base resistance. R pi is given by beta plus 1 times RE, that is 100 plus 101 times 26.31, that is 2.657 kilo ohm. Voltage gain. In the last section we have seen that the transistor senses the base emitter signal VBE and causes proportional current GM-VBE to flow in the collector lead. In this way, transistor acting as a voltage controlled current source. To obtain an output voltage signal, we may force this current to flow through a resistor. Then total collector voltage VC will be, VC is VCC minus ICRC. So instantaneous current, if you substitute IC plus signal current IC, so if you expand it, so it will become VCC minus ICRC. This term can be written as DC bias voltage at the collector VC minus signal voltage minus ICRC. So signal voltage minus ICRC is given by GM VBE times RC, or if you rearrange the equation, minus GM RC into VBE. So VC by VBE, VC by VBE, if you take this ratio, output voltage by input voltage VBE. So voltage gain is given by minus GM RC. So one more expression we can derive by substituting for GM in terms of collector current. AV can be written as minus IC by VT times RC. So you will get voltage gain as either minus GMRC, or it can be written as minus IC by VT into RC.